So here we are, we're at the Randall Library.
Yes, with Tina McAndrew. I'm the library director, so we're here for a nice kind of in construction video of what's going on as of July 11th, right? So we're in what will be the community room and what was the community room. If you can see around here, they're doing some insulation in the ceiling and they're framing a lot of things right now. So if you go over here, you can see the metal frames. They'll be closing up that doorway that used to go into the Whitney room to make more enclosed private spaces when the new library opens. If we keep going this way, there will be glass doors here as well. And here, the frame will be the same. They will be putting back in the windows that were original to the 1800s building, so that will bring a lot more light into here. And this will be a quiet reading space with a table and chairs in front of the fireplace. And I don't know if you can see up here, but when they took down the 1970s ceiling, it exposed the 1800s ceiling. And I don't know if you have good light, but you can see kind of stripes or lines, I should say. And they look like they're gold colored. So we actually had the construction team take down a sample, and we're hopefully going to be able to put it on display in the library. But as you can see, they lowered the ceiling in the 70s to put in ductwork. So that lower ceiling will remain the same as they put in new ductwork. And over here was the original entrance to the 1800s building. As you can see the original brick up here in the archway. And this will be the second entrance that we're putting back in so that people can access this from Library Hill and park over at the old fire station if need be. Currently, everything has been protected because this area was restored in 2018 with CPC monies. So the floor, all the walls, all the woodwork is covered. So that obviously will be taken off once we're done with construction up here.
So this is going to be the front entrance?
Yep, that will be one of the entrances. There'll still be one on Common Road. Again, the stairs are temporary, but there will be a ramp if you want to come out this way. There'll be a ramp coming out from that side over here, and there'll be stairs. And then this will be all outdoor space.
So they can park over there.
They can park over here, yep.
That's a handicap, right?
It will be, yes, to make it accessible. There also are, Mason has been cleaning the bricks of the old building. So in some areas it's easier to see than others, but all of the brick will be cleaned as well. Fixed and cleaned, I should say. As you can see, there's some missing, but they will fix all of that. Let's do the inside tour first on the second floor, and then we'll go downstairs and you can see the progress down there. So this area was the old children's room. This is currently a temporary wall that was just insulating the work in the wintertime. That's where we had our lovely collection of bats that were living in the turret that were cleaned out and safely removed. So that's the turret and it's all insulated now. This is staying, right? This is the historic part. This door will be gone. It will be a view over into the stairwell. And I can show you better when we go out there. Like I said, they've been framing everything. So you're currently standing in what will be a storage room with access to the attic. We're going to have a drop ceiling in case work needs to be done up there. And then these are two of our bathrooms, this little one, and then this one is a bigger ADA compliant one that will be open for use. This is actually the elevator, where the elevator will be going. And this, I believe, is like a mechanical room type of thing for the elevator. So over here is where the stairs will be going. And this will be an open, not open, I shouldn't say that. It'll be like a half wall and this will be the door into the children's room. So you'll be able to look at people coming up, and when people come up the stairs, they'll be able to see the turret. So the stairs from the bottom level will go up this way and then turn and exit here. And then this entire space up here is the children's room. And this, you can see, I mean, so many more windows and space than we had before. So there'll be a lot of light. And underneath the windows, there'll be little cubbies for kids to like tuck into and read. Something we saw at one of the other libraries that our designers were able to fit into this part. So there'll be stacks in here, as well as a desk over here for the children's librarian. Pretty much stacks everywhere we can fit them. And play space.
All children.
All children's. This is all children's. At least it's a little drier today. Yesterday it was mud puddles. So they just put in all new water lines under here with the help of the town's DPW. So you can see here the turret, which was covered up by the old patio of the library, if you can envision it. So this slope was 11 feet higher, and so this, where you see the black, was where it was covered. And that's the old director's office, so those windows were covered up. Those didn't exist. So those will be restored, and that's the outside of the teen room now. Teen room, yep. All this scaffolding was put on so that they could waterproof the outside. That's what the blue and black is in there.
I was wondering when they were doing it, is there going to be anything on the roof or no? It's just
Just a lot of the mechanicals on the roof.
so there's no outside patio.
No, not up there, no. So this will be the common road entrance here. So we'll walk in this way, just watch your step. Kind of like the old library, we had what we called the vestibule. So you walk in the front door and then there'll be a place just to come in out of the weather. And then there'll be doors here into the library. So this is kind of our entrance area. The stairs are actually going to be closer. They're going to move over this way. But for now, there's temporary stairs there. We'll have some shelving along this wall with a table and chairs for people that are waiting. And this will be where our circulation desk is. So imagine kind of like a half circle this way where I'm standing. And that's the workroom. So that's where staff will work. So there's a half wall. There'll be a door here, and this will all be windows. So if there are people working in there and people need help, they can look out and see everybody. That's a big improvement. We didn't have any space for staff in the old library. We had like a workroom / lunchroom / storage room. It was just like one all. Yeah. Again, that's the elevator. And like I said, there'll be stairs going up this way that you'll be able to see the beautiful turret once it's restored. Hi, good, how are you? These will be over. They'll be shifted over. Yeah, I don't believe they're staying here. I think this was just for temporary space. Oh yeah, yep. So I believe what will happen is you'll walk up the stairs this way and they'll be right here and they'll go up and then turn and go up this way. No, that's okay. You get to work. We do have something that's called a hush booth, which is, it looks like a telephone booth, and it's for individual study because we had to reduce one of our study rooms. So that will be tucked in the corner over there.
Eat?
It's like a study pod. It's soundproof and everything. So if you have to make a phone call or something, you can go in there. That is now our second egress from the first floor. So there will be like a pathway in case electrical or whatever has to do work in the back. So that's an exit door. Outside here, we're going to put some, we're calling it like a laptop bar, but people will be able to sit here with hopefully some laptops, and they can just sit and do some work here.
In that one?
No, right outside here.
Oh,
Okay. This is actually the director's office now. So I'll show you over here. Oh, it's not very big, but it has a nice window, so it'll be good. What happened here is, you can't see it, but the 1800s building is right here. And over the years, the foundation kind of crumbled. And so what happened was they had to make the office about 18 inches smaller. So that's why there's this big cement block covering it. And so that's why it's framed out so much. So this is kind of like space just for HVAC, mechanical stuff.
that's a support.
Yeah. Yep. Yep. This is going to be, there'll be, like we said, there's a step up, and then there'll be stacks in this area. Lower ones to higher ones as you walk through. That is the teen room. So where my old office was, there's a doorway there, and again, a half wall with windows. So this whole space will be kind of like a hangout place. There'll be a computer and hopefully some video games in there. And this is our meeting room. So this will be equipped with either a whiteboard or a smartboard or something so that people can reserve this to do quiet study. They have a group or call to take. And again, this will have stacks, but there'll be some seating over in this area and some a chair and a table in this area, so that people want to figure out what they want to take out, they can sit and look at it. And then over here, this corner with that door is the electrical room. And this room here is the break room for staff. So that'll have a sink and a counter and a table for them to eat, lockers to put their belongings when they come to work. Yeah, they've done a lot of work. As you can see, the foundation, this is kind of what it looked like on the other side. So they're framing it in. But they already repaired all like the brick up there. It's beautiful, like see how clean it is. So this will be a light well. So there'll be windows, but I think you saw when we were talking about the ramp. So it'll be an not open, but like a clear space for sunlight to come down because we're subgrade. So this was the original mechanical room. It's still here. So they already have a lot of the materials in there that they'll need, the door. In the old library, the new addition attached here. So I had two windows, but they looked out into the circ area. So there were no windows in here. It was just, those were all closed. And then these two looked into the 1970s new addition.
Huh.
Yeah, I lived in here.
This is it.
This is it.
Oh, yeah.
And I was also told during research that this was the original bathroom in the 1800s building.
Yeah.
Chamber pot or
Yeah,
something.
Nice.
Yeah, so I mean, it's got great history, and
Well,
we're hoping to give more space to everybody in the community. So Getting there. They are scheduled to be done now in January, which is about 7 months later than expected. We thought we'd be done this month, but because of a lot of the challenges with the historic building, it kind of set us back a little bit. But they've also, our project team has really caught up on time, so hopefully we'll be able to start moving in January.
Anybody got a haircut? No?
Nope. That's part of our weekly meeting, one of our weekly meetings, and the first question is injuries or complaints. You know, neighbors, but the neighbors, Michael next door has been great, and so yeah. Okay. So out here will be a nice, this will be all, we'll have outdoor seating over here.
So you will have some outdoor.
Oh, absolutely, yep, toward the back there.
Well, thank you, Tina.
Thank you, this is great.